Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Natalie, for those of you who don't know me. If I'm being honest, I am a bit nervous for this video, but this topic has been in my heart over the last 2 weeks, and it is something that I had been going through over the last few months. As you guys know, in this day and age, we are going through a lot as a world with the pandemic and just with many things going on. And I found myself over time in this place of just a lot of fear and a lot of worry, and of course with fear comes anxiety, and it was getting to be a burden that was way too heavy, and I just didn't want it anymore. So I said, you know what, Jesus, I need to find you, and I need you to come into this situation. So I went to him, and you know, I closed the door of my room and I just talked with him, and I poured my heart open, and I said, this is everything that I feel, everything that is going through my mind. And these lyrics of a song just came into my memory. It's a song that I hadn't heard in a while. I'm gonna go ahead and read those lyrics to you. It's not in your nature to fall apart or fail. It's not in your nature to let us down, and you never will. You're never gonna let us down. He knows what he is doing in you, even when you don't see it or believe it. He doesn't fall off of his throne. He doesn't fall off of his throne. And when I began to hear these lyrics again, these words, I just began to cry. And the Lord took me into his word, into Psalm 33, and he reminded me of who he is and his nature. And so I just want to read to you guys these words, and I just want you to know that when we read from his word, we can take it as 100% truth. We can wholeheartedly believe in it with all of our spirit, with all of our mind, and with all of our strength, because it is absolute truth, and he will never change, and he is good, and he loves us with everything, so much that he sent his son into this world to die for us so that we could live in him. So these are the verses that ministered to my heart, and I just want to really quickly read them to you as well. So Psalms 33:6, by God's word were the heavens made, and all their hosts by the breath of his mouth. For he spoke and it came to be. He commanded and it stood firm. So just imagine the power that he holds, that he can just speak and command things, and they are. The plan of God stands forever, the purposes of his heart from generation to generation. And we know that his plans are to give us a future and a hope, and to give us a life, and a life of abundance. And I believe that when his word speaks about giving us a life of abundance, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an abundance of money and materialistic things, although he can bless us with those things. I believe that it means an abundance of joy and peace in him. And it also says here, behold, the eyes of God are those who fear him, waiting for his love. And fear here, it doesn't mean fear as like he's gonna zap me out of this world. No, it means like reverence him, those who respect him, those who honor him. So it says to deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine. So just imagine, guys, he keeps us alive, and he's the one who provides our every need. He, you know, if the birds have to eat, how much more won't he provide for his children, for those who love him? It says, our soul waits for God. He's our help and our shield. I sought God and he answered me, and he delivered me from all my fears. The angel of God, which is Jesus, encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. The eyes of God are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their cry. The righteous cry out, and God hears and delivers them from all their troubles. And what righteous means here, it doesn't mean those that are perfect or those that are saints, because honestly, guys, like, none of us are perfect, and each day we fail him in one way or another. Righteous here means those that have Jesus in their hearts, because it is through him that we are made righteous. It is through him that we are made whole. So just imagine that he delivers us from our troubles and from our distresses. Many are the distresses of the righteous, but God delivers him out of them all. So find yourself in this constant state of panic and fear and what ifs. Just seek him and lay it all out before him and say, Jesus, I need your peace. Jesus, I need your joy. And there is just something that is so liberating when we just trust in him. And I know that sometimes trust is very hard for us, but he says that we can trust in him with everything. There's just something that's so freeing from knowing that you don't have to hold it all together. And what will you do in certain situations? No, they're just lay it all on him and he will take care of it. And lastly, if someone here is watching this video and you don't have Christ in your heart and you want to tap into what I'm saying, you want to see if this is true, I just encourage you to ask Jesus and say, Jesus, if you are real, show me. Show me. I need to know if what this girl on YouTube is saying is real. I invite you, Jesus, into my heart, and I give you everything. I ask that you forgive me of everything in my life and just show me if you're real. I need your peace and I need your joy and I need of your salvation. Guys, I promise you that he will show up, because he's good and he's not a liar and he is true. And lastly, I just want to also say, sometimes we open doors into our lives that allow these fearful thoughts and all these things to come into our minds. And for me, for example, it was TikTok. As I was scrolling, there was just like all of these really sad stories and things that happen in life, and I found that it led me down this dark path of of what I've been saying in this video. What if this, what if that, what if and sometimes it's even the cable news and seeing like story after story after story, and sometimes it just puts us in a state of fear. And this is something that is like the open door that's allowing these things to come into your heart and into your mind. Just give yourself space from them. Didn't mean for this video to get very long, didn't mean to preach, but I just wanted to share with you guys what was in my heart, because I truly believe that this can help. Just seek him, tell him what you need, and he will deliver. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for being here. If you need prayer for anything, please leave it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.